girls. Today we're going to start learning about plants. Okay, so before we get into our work for today, we're going to actually watch a little video about plants. Okay, so let's see what we can find out about plants.
What are plants? This is a plant. It is a tiny duckweed plant. This is a plant too. It is a giant sequoia tree that reaches high into the sky. There are hundreds of thousands of kinds of plants, from spiky cactuses to colorful tulips, big or small, prickly or pretty. All plants are living things, and like all living things, plants grow. Watch this plant seed grow into a plant. The roots grow down. The stem grows up. Then the leaves unfurl. Most plants have these parts: roots, stem, and leaves. Many plants grow flowers. Some even grow fruits. We eat fruit and other plant parts too. Do you like bananas? A banana is a fruit from the banana tree. Have you ever eaten a carrot? A carrot is the root of a carrot plant. This bunny likes to eat plants too. People and animals need plants to live. But what do plants need to live? Plants need enough space to grow. The giant sequoia tree needs a lot of space. Plants need sunlight. Would a dark closet be a good place to grow a plant? No! But this sunny window is just right. Plants need water too. Sometimes they get water from rain. Sometimes people water them. Without water, a plant will dry up, turn brown, and die. Plants also need nutrients, which are like plant vitamins. Most plants suck up water and nutrients from the soil. Now that you know about plants, do you think you could take care of one? When you grow a plant, you make the world a greener place.
Okay, now we're going to learn a little bit more about some flowers and some plants. Okay, this is called flower power. Okay, now this says my plant has 4 yellow flowers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, they look bright and they smell good. We're going to see what other parts these plants have. Okay, these are the parts of the plant, and we were just learning on the video about the different parts. These are the roots of the plant. They go down into the dirt. Okay, I'll try to zoom in on that a little bit. Actually, let's see. Let's go down here. And these are the roots. They go down into the dirt. And then this part here, this big long part, that is called the stem. This is the stem. The stem goes up, 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 up. Okay? And then here we have the leaves. These are the leaves on the tree, or on the plant. These are the flowers. The flowers on the plant will open and bloom. This little thing here is a little seed pod. The seeds on the plant fall down to the ground, growing all around. Okay, we go back out just a little bit. And there's a song that we can sing to help us learn the parts of the plant. Okay, it's to the tune of the wheels on the bus. And we'll start over here. These are the roots and the stem and the leaves. They reach out to the sun, and the flowers open and bloom, and the seeds of the plant fall down to the ground. Okay, and it goes like this. The roots on the plant go into the dirt, into the dirt, into the dirt. The roots on the plant go into the dirt, growing all around. The stem on the plant goes up, 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 up. The stem on the plant goes up, 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 growing all around. The leaves on the plant reach out to the sun, out to the sun, out to the sun. The leaves on the plant reach out to the sun, growing all around. The flowers on the plant will open and bloom, open and bloom, open and bloom. The flowers on the plant will open and bloom, growing all around. The seeds on the plant will fall to the ground, fall to the ground, fall to the ground. The seeds on the plant all fall to the ground, growing all around. So it goes around in a cycle. You have like the seeds go into the ground, then the roots start to grow down into the dirt, downwards, the stem, the leaves, the flowers, and then seeds, and it starts all over again. All right, so there's a little game that we can play. Okay, let's see if we can zoom in on this a little bit. Let's see if we can do, oops, a little too much. See if we can do this game here. I don't know if this is going to work. All right, I don't know if you can see this or not, but these are yellow and blue and red flowers. So we're going to see how many red flowers we have, and we're going to fill in one box here. Let's see, how many red flowers do you see? We see one. This is called a graph. Okay, so we're going to jump to the bottom one. We're just going to click one box, color in one box, because we see one red flower. Let's see how many yellow flowers we see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to start at the bottom, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3 yellow flowers. And now let's see how many blue flowers we see. 1, or purple. 1, 2. And we're going to do this one. 1, 2. Which color flower has the most? What color do you think? Red or yellow or purple? Yeah, the yellow had the most, and the red had the fewest. All right, I'm going to get out of this, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do some work on our paper. Okay, so I'm just move this out of the way. And now we're going to take this paper here. Okay, so all plants and trees start out as seeds, and here we have all different kinds of seeds on our paper for all different kinds of plants. All right, so we're going to do this first. And let's count and see how many seeds. Acorns are actually a kind of seeds. So we're going to, these aren't acorns, these are pine cones. Pine cones are seeds. So we're going to count the seeds, the pine cones, and we'll circle the number to show how many we have. All right, let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's look at the numbers. We have 4, 5, and 6. Which one is the number 4? This one. Okay, so we're going to circle that because we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 pine cones. So we're going to circle the number 4. Okay, let's look at these seeds here. These little pumpkin seeds. Let's count how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's count those again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's strange. They didn't give us the number 6 as a choice. That's very strange. They gave us the wrong amount of seeds. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to make the number 6. We're going to just put a 6 right on here, right here at the end. We'll just make our own little 6 there because the company made a mistake. So we're going to circle number 6. Huh, look at that. They messed up. All right, let's count down over here. Let's see how many walnuts we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6, 8, and 9. And here's the number 6. So we'll circle that one. And let's see how many lima beans we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, circle the number 8. And then we can go back and we can color in our pictures. Okay, we color in our seeds. And we'll count them as we're doing them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and here we have the number 4. Okay, and over here we have our pumpkin seeds. Okay, so those will probably grow into pumpkins. We'll make these yellow if you want. Okay, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we put our own little number 6 there because the company made a mistake. All right, come down here and we'll color our other ones down here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we circled our number 6. And then our little lima beans, maybe we'll make those green and we'll count them also. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we circled our number 8. Okay, so remember, all plants, whether they're trees or flowers, all kinds of plants start out as seeds. Now, when we did our video before, we learned about different parts of a plant. All plants have roots and a stem and leaves, and some plants actually grow into flowers. So what we're going to do, we have a plant parts puzzle here, and what we're going to do is we're going to color the parts first, and then we're going to cut them out, and we're going to put them together as a puzzle. All right, so let's start with this first part right here. This is a stem. So what color is a good color for stem? What color is this? Green. Okay, take your green crayon, and we're going to color the stem, just that little skinny part here. Color that green. Okay? And here we have a flower. Now you can make your flower whatever color you want to make it. But I like to make my middle yellow, and maybe I'll make this flower pink. But you could make yours whatever color you want. I'm going to make mine pink. I'm going to color your flower. Make it whatever pretty color you want to make it. And a tiny little piece of the stem there. Right there. Okay, these are the roots. The roots, remember, grow down into the ground. We're going to take our brown crayon and we're going to color the roots. We'll color our roots brown. And the roots grow down into the ground. And then down here we have our leaves. And what color should the leaves be? Green. So take your green crayon and we're going to color the leaves. And here's the rest of our stem and our leaves. Okay, so now this is what we're going to do. We have our plant parts, our stem, our flower, our roots, and our leaves. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut across these dotted lines. So take your scissors. Remember, your thumb goes in the little hole on the top, and your other fingers go in the big hole on the bottom. And what we're going to do is hold our paper with our helping hand, and we're going to look at our paper and cut carefully. Remember, just up and down with your thumb. Go right across the dotted lines, okay? Very carefully, looking at your paper. Take your time. Go all the way across your paper. Okay, and you're going to cut each of those lines the same way. Right on the dotted line, all the way across. Okay? All the way across, right on the dotted lines. Okay, you don't want to cut part of your picture apart. Right on the dotted lines again. Remember, keep your scissors pointing away from your body. Okay, and here one more time. All right, so we have our different plant parts. So what we're going to do, I took a piece of construction paper. Now you can either use construction paper if you have it to glue your pieces together, or you can just keep it separate and use it like a puzzle. If you want to just keep doing that, that's fine. All right, so when we're putting our puzzle together, we want to make sure that before we glue, you lay them on the table first to see if it makes sense. Okay, so when we put our flower together, our plant, would we start with our stem? Does this look right to you? Does that look right to you? No, of course not. We're going to start with our roots. So take your roots, and these are going to go down on the bottom. Okay, so we're going to take our glue, and we're going to put our, after you have it all laid out the way you want it, we're going to lay them on your table. So you have your roots, and then your stem, and then your leaves, and then your flower should be up on top. So once you have them laying on your table, so everything's in the right place, then we can go back and we can glue. Okay, so we're going to start with the roots down on the bottom. So these are your roots, and put the glue on the back. So like I said, if you have construction paper, you can glue them on there. If you don't have construction paper, that's okay. You can just use regular paper and glue them on that. Or you can just keep them separated and just play with it like a puzzle then. Okay, but I'm going to put mine together here. So put the roots down on the bottom. That's the first part. The roots grow down into the ground. Okay, what do you think should be next? The roots and then the stem. Okay, so take your stem, and we're going to put the glue on the back of that one. Glue all the way to your edges. Spread it around. Okay, put this on here. So you have the roots, and you have your stem that comes up out of the ground. And then we're going to take our leaves. So you put the glue on the back of your leaves. Spread the glue all around, all the way to the edges so that it'll stick. Oops. Take your 2 hands and put that on there, makes it easier. So now we have our roots, our stem, our leaves, and then our last one is our flower. Spread the glue all the way to the edges. And now we can press this one on. Take your 2 hands and push that one on there. And there we have our plant. Okay, so remember, all plants have roots, stem, and leaves. And some plants grow into flowers. Now there's an easy way that you can remember the parts that a plant have and the order that they come. If you stand up, your feet, and put your arms out, your feet are like the roots. Your body is the stem. Your arms are the leaves reaching out to the sun, and your head could be the flower. Okay? So now you're a little flower. Okay, bye.